All right, Shalom. For the fourth, I'm going to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kadash. Double honor to the apostle and elder, the great millstone, and to all I can across the globe, preaching and teaching the word, truth, and sin. I want to say Shalom. All right, this is another a lesson that's going into who do you think you are? You know, because a lot of times we reading the truth, we get puffed up because we may know some things that the world doesn't know. All right, we have the spirit of Yahweh Shai, Abarat Azah, dealing with us. And because we have the inside scoop, all right, the understanding about what's really going on in the world, we tend to get puffed up. Okay? But we got to understand that it's not about us. All right, it's about Yahweh Shai. All right, it's not about us professing to be some great men, so to speak, but to be humble and lowly servants of Yahweh Shai. All right? The amount of wisdom and understanding that's been granted to us by the Lord doesn't make us superior in a sense because the Lord can take it away. All right? We have to be very mindful of keeping our egos in check. Just because you're an elder, just because you're an older brother of some rank, okay, doesn't mean that you're always right. Doesn't mean that you're always in the spirit. All right? So we got to control our flesh, that prideful demon, okay, when it comes to bigging up ourselves and thinking that we're more than what we are. All right? So I got a few precepts here, and Lord willing, the lesson edifying. This is John 7 and 18. I'll start at 17. I'm going to start at 16. Yahweh Shai answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but he that sent me. You see, the word that we're indulged in are these scriptures, the prophecies, the history, all right? It comes from the Lord. How we break down these scriptures, how we teach, it comes from the Yahweh Shai. Okay? The word apostle means to be sent forth. All right? And we've been sent forth, Lord willing, we're those men. We've been sent forth from Yahweh Shai. We didn't wake up one day and we're like, hey, I'm gonna go out there and teach the word of the Lord correctly. You didn't wake up one day saying that I'm gonna be a teacher of the Hebrew. You see? These things had to be instilled in you from the beginning, which Yahweh Shai has already ordained us from the womb. Abarat Azah, Lord willing, that we're those men. Okay? So the doctrine that we speak is not our own, okay? But it's from Yahweh Shai. If any man would do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of the Most High or whether I speak of myself. All right? So if you truly know the will of the Lord, you know the doctrine is about Yahweh Shai, man. See, Yahweh Shai came not to do his own will, but to do the will of the Heavenly Father which has sent him. You see? Likewise, as we come in the stead of Yahweh Shai, we must do the will of our Father, man, who sent us. And us searching these scriptures and having an understanding of these scriptures, we know whose doctrine this is, man. Okay? This is the point. That he that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory. But he that seeketh his glory that sent him, the same is true, and no unrighteousness is in him. You see, I got a saying. You know, I say it to the brother a lot. You gotta look out for those look at me Israelites, those those me Israelites, man. Okay, this is not about you. All right, it's about Yahweh Shai, waking up the elect and teaching the word of the Lord correctly. Okay? Our job is to save souls. Okay? Our job is to teach the word directly and correctly, man. According to the several abilities that Yahweh Shai has given us, man. Alright? All the things that we have done, all the things that we're able to understand and break down, come from Yahweh Shai. Let me get this real quick, see if I can get it. Book of James. This is James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, to give it to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. Okay? So we gotta pray to the Lord. And in praying to the Lord, he's gonna increase us, man. Okay? We can't increase ourselves. Our strength comes from who? From Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory. Right, man. Okay, we don't need to know all the things that you have done, man. We don't need to hear I, and me. You see? When Yahweh Shai did certain miracles, I'm not going to get it. He said, when he healed certain people, he said, go thy way and tell no one, man. You see? If the Lord didn't make himself of no reputation, how much more should we, man? Like we've given ourselves this glory. Like we've given ourselves this understanding, man. Okay? This is Philippians 2 and 3, and I'm going to go down to 7. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Right, man. So when we do things, we're not supposed to be doing things because we want praise, man, through vainglory. All right, putting big titles upon your name. All right, using big elaborate words, having big cinematic, that's the word, cinematic introductions into your videos. Okay? Wearing the good garments and having all your camp arrayed in the same color garment, or having the biggest camp, or having the biggest Hebrew festival barbecue type deal. You see? Let nothing be done through strife, man, through contention, through bitterness. All right? Or vainglory, man. You see, our glory goes to who? It goes to Yahweh Shai, man. And understanding this, you know that it is not of ourselves who needs to be magnified, but the Lord, man. Okay? It says, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves, man. Or the lowliness of mind, man. Be humble when you do your works, man. Okay? And it also, you know, it's not always about monetary things, so to speak. Okay? But also giving the brothers a pep talk. Giving brothers words of encouragement. Okay? Doing things that you've been doing things that require time, require labor, require something requires wise counsel. You see, it's all about the body of the church, not that particular one member. All right. Although every member is important, that one member of the body works, all right, to the edification of the body, to the supplying of the other to the other parts of the body, man. You see? And it's very important that we maintain a working, that we maintain to be a working part of this body, man. Knowing that brothers depend on you, brothers that rely on you, all right, and also brothers rely on you for you to correct them. All right, not always for support, but also for correction, man. You see? So it says, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others, man. You see, it's not all about you, man. Okay? You have to be considerate of what brothers have going on, man. Okay? You have to be considerate of the things that brothers have to do in their lives, man. Brothers have family. Brothers have jobs. All right? Brothers have errands to run to maintain a level of stability for their own household. You see? You can't always be mad when brothers don't have the time or don't have the means to help you out at a particular time, man. Sometimes those things happen because the Lord wants you to deal a certain way. You see? It's not all about what can a brother do for me, but what can you do for a brother, man? All right? It says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with him. Right? Because the Lord said, I and my Father are one. Which means what? They're on one accord. See, us being brothers need to be on one accord. Not thinking that because I'm in such a position where I don't have to listen to you, or I'm in such a position that I can order you and boss you around. Hey, the Lord talking about being Lord over the Most High's heritage, man. You see? You can't always get upset when brothers can't do the things that you want them to do for you, man. All right? Verse 7 is the point. But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men, man. See, Yahushua was endued with all power. Okay? Our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, gave all power and all leadership and all principalities, all right, and rulership to his son Yahushua. Yahushua knew this, man. But did he go along in the world boasting to be more? Okay? The Lord actually went along, he ran away from being king. He's trying to give accolades. He gave the credit to his father. How much more us, man? You see? It's not about making yourself to be more than what you are. Because at the end of the day, we're all flesh, man. All right? We're all imperfect. Okay? So let's be mindful of what we're actually in. Okay? If we're following the state of Yahweh outside, we got to make ourselves of no reputation also, man. The Lord took on himself the likeness of men, which means he had afflictions, he had colds, he had aches and pains. You see? All right, the Lord suffered how we suffered, man. He got down. He had his good days and his bad days, man. But here it is, the Son of the Most High, humbling down, okay? Humbling down himself, all right, to be, as we are, so to speak, on a much higher level, okay? But coming in the same flesh, the same internal organs as we did, as we have, all right? This is verse 8. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even to the death of the cross. See, the Lord knew that he was going to die, man. All right? Didn't he say, I can call a legion of angels to come deliver him? Okay? Didn't when Peter sliced off the ear of the Roman centurion, didn't Yahushua put it back on? You see? So we all know that he had the power endowed in him to do such things, but he didn't use that because of what? His job was to be obedient. Just like our job was to be obedient. Okay? First Corinthians 8:1. Now, touching things offered to idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth, man. You see? Just because you have the knowledge don't mean you go around boasting, treating people a certain way. Because a lot of, and I'm gonna say this too, man. You Jake have a very obnoxious spirit. And thinking because you're in the truth that you don't gotta treat other people with respect and dignity, man. Okay? Just because you're in the truth, that doesn't mean you can't hold the door for an Edomite, man. That doesn't mean you can say, just say please and thank you. You see? Because you're in the truth, it doesn't give you a leeway to be a fucking nigga, to act like a nigga, all right, to those who ain't in the truth, man. And a lot of us, I'm going to say me, or a lot of us, all right, have to realize that, hey, we were once like them. Okay? Just because you know the name of the Lord, just because you do your videos and sit down and go to class and go to camp, doesn't give you the right to go around cussing everybody out because they're sodomites, man. Or cussing everybody out because she's a damn nigger woman, man. Just because she's there. You see? Jake got a whole idea. Oh, they don't know you don't know who you're talking to. Of course they don't know who they talking to, man. Okay? These things you gotta fucking compute in your head, man. It's not about you, man. Going around thinking because you can quote some scriptures that everybody's supposed to conform to you and have it be about you. You see? It's not about you, man. It's about the Lord. It's about how you conduct yourself being a man of the Lord when you're dealing with these outside people, man. You see? It's much more than just wearing fringes, wearing fringes, all right, with a Bible, with a beard, saying shalom, man. Okay? So don't get puffed up just because you know the scriptures, man, because they're not going to take that away from you at any given time. Now, touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet as he ought to know. You see, you can have all these scriptures, right? But yet you're being inconsiderate about brother's time. Yet you're being inconsiderate about brother's feelings. Being inconsiderate about brother's needs or brother's afflictions. Okay? What about those things? Yeah, you can quote the scriptures and break them down. But how do you treat your brother, man? How do you speak to your brother? Okay? These things are what's really, these things are one of the things that the Lord looks at, man. This is how you going to love the Lord that you haven't seen and hate your brother that you have seen, man. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay? So we got to make sure that it says he knoweth not what he ought to know. You may know the scriptures and breakdowns, but do you know how it feels to get mistreated, get talked about, to be bear false witness about, and how to handle those situations? Because when those things come upon you, you totally handle it the opposite way, man. Salakia, And like the brother said in the grouping, brother read the whole roll and he asked the question, so what can he do? First of all, you never really read the whole roll, because there's always deeper and deeper understanding, man. Deeper meaning, deeper breakdowns. The scriptures are manifold, so there's manifold things that you must go into in dealing with these scriptures, man. All right, so you know not what you ought to know, man. Yeah, you may know how to break it down the scripture, but can you be charitable? Yeah, you know how to give good counsel, but can you take rebuke? You see? Philippians 2. I already read it already. Come on. Matthew 6 and 4. Sort of 1, it says, Matthew 6 and 1, it says, take heed that you do not your alms before men to be seen of them. Otherwise you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have the reward. When thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father with secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret, himself shall reward thee openly. All right, there's no need to tell everybody what you've done for brothers, man. There's no need to tell everybody what it is you do for the brotherhood, man. All right, there's a lot of things that Jay do that are behind the scenes, man. But because you don't see them, because you're not around that brother, doesn't mean the brother's not doing those things, man. You see? All right. You gotta be very mindful about how we move. And we gotta be walking on eggshells in the truth, man. All right. We gotta be walking on eggshells. All right, because things that we do are being recorded. All right, you got younger brothers who are watching and want to learn. All right, and make adaptations and changes in their life by following certain brothers. Okay, and we gotta be careful and mindful, all right, of what it is that we're putting out there for them to soak up. So if we call them brothers' names in front of other brothers, or putting a vibration about a brother that may not be true because you only see one side, you gotta be careful of that, man. You don't know what little bit a brother may have that he may give to somebody, man. Or how much a brother goes out of the way for another brother that you don't realize, man. Because a brother doesn't post it, or oh, I did this for that brother, or I did this, or I did that. All right, doesn't mean the brother's not doing that, man. And be careful of the ones who always want to seek their own glory like that, man. All right, y'all try to go around saying, "Oh, I healed this man, I healed that man, I did this and I did that." You see? All right, if you truly want to walk in the Spirit, we got to take on the more of the characteristics of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right. Luke 17. In Luke 17 and 7 it says, but which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle, will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat? And will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup, and gird thyself and serve me, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink? Does he thank that servant because he did the things that were commanded him? I trow not. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which is our duty to do. All right? We're just doing the work of the Lord, man. There's no need to big ourselves up. All right? They don't need to say, look at me. Okay, we're all servants of the Lord. All right? It's going to talk about us being servants one to another. And if we're doing that, we're supposed to do it. So why are we boasting like we're greater than what we are, man? You see? It's all about the edification, the building, the glorifying of the body of the Lord, man. Okay? We're doing the things that we're supposed to do, and yet we're still unprofitable. So what is boasting and vaunting going to get you? Galatians 6:3. Man. Damn. Just stuck out. Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance, against which such there is no law. And they that are Messiahs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. If you live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another, man. All right, desires of vain glory, man. All right, we know who our teachers are. All right, there's no need to put this over Front Street all the time, so to speak, man. All right, okay. See, the things that we put out and project, all right, is what other people sees. All right, and people don't have the understanding or discernment, which is neither here or there. But when they're looking at certain things and they're seeing how a brother may move or act, you're like, man, that's not, you know. But we gotta be careful because we want to put out the right vibration, man. All right, we don't want to put out a prideful vibration. All right, a look at me vibration, a negative vibration, man. All right, and be desires of vain glory. You know, you got Jake got 5,000 views. You got Jake that got 100 views. You got some Jake that got no views. All right, but because you got multiple subscribers and people are commenting on your comment board, all right, it doesn't mean you're on point, man. It doesn't mean that you're important. All right, you watch some of the apostles' videos, you know, they won't have that many comments, right? But then you watch another brother video, he got way more comments. Does that make that brother more of a man of the Lord than the elders and apostles, man? You know? All right, so we don't want to be doing anything through, you know, because we want recognition, man. All right, I recall an incident. We was on the line, we was on Staten Adams, where the nigga Nazariah came up to camp, and he was boasting about how somebody recognized him at the gas station, and that was like the beginning of the fall, but he already fallen before that. But the point being, it puffed up his head even more, man. All right, we don't want to be so engulfed and involved in ourselves that we forget about the rest of the body, man. This ain't your show. All right? The Galatians 6:3 says, for a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself, man. All right? All right, so, hey, just be mindful, man. And the Lord said the deceiver and the deceived are his, man. All right, you just can't keep thinking that this is, you know, I'm a camp head, I'm a camp leader, I'm a bishop, I'm a deacon, so therefore I can control the floor. I can interrupt brothers in their speech. I can talk down on brothers. I can clown brothers and stuff like that, man. All right? Okay? Look at me, I, me. All right? What about the Lord, man? The Lord has to be magnified, man. All right? So this is something I just wanted to get off my chest. You know, I thought it was appropriate. Okay? So that was the call Allah. Y'all must be on shy. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, shalom.